Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to a guide on how to get the information trophy / achievement in Ground Zeroes, or Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. And this requires you to collect all the cassette tapes in the game, and there's actually only 12 throughout like all 5 missions, I think there are. About 4 of them are actually on the main mission, Ground Zeroes. And so we're going to start off with the first tape. The first 3 tapes, I think, actually, that you actually have to do before you rescue Chico. So before you rescue Chico, like extract him via helicopter, you will want to come to the admin area of the base. If you've played this game for several hours, like I have, you'll tend to know your way around. So, but if you don't, then it's just a big, like, sort of fortified area at the back end of the base. But yeah, so that's the first cassette tape. At the bins, like the trash cans, because if you'll go down into the basement area, you'll overhear a conversation of the guards saying about how they threw out a cassette tape in the trash can. Then straight from there, you're going to head up to the central tower, and there's going to be a tape inside the tower there, right on the desk. It'll also be in the same location for another mission as well. I've kind of forgotten what the name of it, but we'll get to it. And then the third tape is in this cell directly behind Chico. So before you rescue Chico, just unlock the cage and grab the cassette tape, which is right here, as you can see behind Chico. It's Chico time. So then the 4th cassette tape you actually get off of Chico when you put him down, when the radio guy tells you to put him down. But if you don't put him down, then it'll fall out of the helicopter, like miraculously fall out of the helicopter. But I tend to put him down, and I think most people would really, when the radio operator tells you to. But if you're rebellious, it'll just fall out of the helicopter for you. But there you go, it's completely unmissable. So that's good. I think there's about 2 or 3 which are unmissable.
Mission info has been updated.
The 5th cassette tape is after you rescue this prisoner who's about to be executed. So this is also a requirement on getting the trophy rescue. So you need to rescue this guy, and yeah, I'll make another achievement guide on how to get the trophy, the rescue. Which is pretty tricky. It's not that terrible, I don't know why I said that, but I think you need to be stealthed. You do actually need to be stealthed, otherwise he won't show up. But once you've killed all the guys around in the area, you need to then grab him and get to an extraction point and get him out of there, basically. As soon as you put him on the helicopter, you'll get the trophy, which is pretty good. It's like most trophies, you need to actually finish the whole mission before you get them. But you do that and you'll get the rescue, and you'll also get the tape. I think you'll also get the tape at the end of the mission as well. Now moving on to eliminate the Renegade threat mission. I think there's 2 cassette tapes in this mission, but the first one is in the armory here, just beside this building, which is to the right of where you start off in the Ground Zeroes mission. And it's in like the vehicle depot area, I think, where there's like trucks and everything around. But in the armory, the cassette tape will be at the back, behind the shelves there. The 7th cassette tape, you will actually need to complete Intel Operative Rescue, so this is an unmissable cassette tape. You just get it as soon as you complete the mission. Doesn't matter what rank you get, you'll just get the cassette tape. And that's that. So the 8th one is on Classified Intel Acquisition. And you will need to go up to the central tower. So this is the other one, which is in the central tower where it was before in Ground Zeroes, except it's going to be a different tape, so that's good. There is, however, a security camera this time, so you need to take that out before you get the tape. And of course, be aware of the guards that come to investigate the mysterious failure of the camera. Now the 9th one was actually pretty tricky for me, mainly because of the controls. You actually need to interrogate a guard. I don't think it matters what guard you interrogate, but you need to interrogate him. and get him to spit it out, and he will tell you about an armory. I think he'll give you something, but then what we actually want is we want it to spawn this guy in the basement, because if you don't interrogate anyone, then he won't be there. He won't spawn, but as soon as you interrogate the guy, you can just, you know, knock him out and head down to the basement area in the admin area. And he'll be there just wandering around in this little generator area. So many areas. But yeah, and you'll also need to interrogate him as well. So if you knock him out, you can just kick him and he'll wake up, and then you need to interrogate him by holding R2 and L1 and then selecting spit it out. I think that the controls are really confusing for me. You know, I kept letting them go so many times. But then, yeah, you need to get him to spit it out twice, and then he'll literally spit out a cassette tape, and then that will be the 9th cassette tape, which we need. The 10th one is in Destroy the Anti-Air Emplacements, which is by rescuing this prisoner in this area where Paz was. And so yeah, he'll be there, and you just need to extract him, and you know, and you'll get the cassette tape at the end of the mission. This will also get you another trophy, which is exfiltration, I believe. But yeah, I've done walkthroughs on these missions. So as soon as you extract him, you'll get the trophy, and yeah, you need to finish the mission before you get the cassette tape, unfortunately. So there's the trophy. I'm not entirely sure on the new, you know, trophy, you know, presentation. I'm not sure if I like it. I mean, it's not really that unique, is it? Just a little square box coming out of the left corner. But anyway, the 11th cassette tape will be in the mission Deja Vu or Jamais Vu, depending on which console you have, since there's like unique missions depending on which console you have. So I think PlayStation 3 and PS4 you'll have Deja Vu, and then on Xbox consoles you'll have Jamais Vu. Both Vus, but anyway. The cassette tape will be in the exact same location no matter what mission you're on, whether it's Deja Vu or Jamais Vu. And the cassette tape will be on this rock at the LZ, you know, in this rockery area. And then the final cassette tape you actually get by completing all of the missions on hard difficulty. So you need to complete all of the missions on the hard difficulty, and you'll get the cassette tape when you've, you know, finished your final hard level. And then that is all the cassette tapes, and you know, that gets you the information trophy / achievement. So I do so hope this helped you guys, because before this was pretty a rare trophy apparently. But anyway, hope you enjoy.